different from the Omokwe kind of vibe. This was the real Ashake vibe with Palazzo. Shout out to DJ Spin on Catboy for this collaboration. It was so nice. It was like, there's chaos in this song, but there's also melody. Yeah. And there's also danceable beats. So, yeah, it was all over the place. I just used to shout Palazzo, chicken, burger, mention all the food. But yeah, it's an amazing vibe. Mr. Money with the vibe right now. Let's have it. 28 minutes down the flip side of 3, ladies and gentlemen, on a hashtag Walkover Wednesday here on the Hey Midday Show. And we're reaching you live from the heart of the city, Lagos City to the world, on High Impact Radio 1021 FM. Here's the deal. You cannot become a high impact citizen if you are not following us on any of our social media platforms. We haven't even added you up on our WhatsApp because you haven't sent us a message. You need to fix up. Go and follow us. Let's follow you back. Drop a comment or two. Share any post you find on our wall that you find interesting. Share it to your own timeline. Just make friends. The more the merrier. Let's take this fun from on air to off air, from online to offline, if you get my drift. At High Impact 1021 FM. Everywhere except Facebook. On Facebook, we're at High Impact Radio 102.1 FM. By everywhere, I actually mean everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, which is now X. Okay.
This is the first time I actually missed that. That's X. There's Twitter. I always say X now. They've changed.
I would never. In my head, it's Twitter forever.
It doesn't sound sweet.
Why are you telling me about my ex? Which ex?
Are you an ex? It sounds somehow. It's cringy.
So if you're gonna say, what did you tweet today? You'd be like, what did you
X?
You can't even say what did you X today because he has changed the tweet icon to post. Yes. So it's what did you post today? And it's giving Facebook. So I don't really like that. It's not a welcome change for me.
Trying to say that Elon Musk is...
Does he know what he's doing? He said very soon we'll be able to make video calls and phone calls via Twitter. And I'm like,
dynamics of the
oh my gosh. Kasala will boss. Because the fights that happen on Twitter are a lot. Yeah. And if random strangers can now put a call through to you via Twitter, video call, voice call, there's gonna be problems.
This podcast that we're doing on Twitter already,
right?
What do you call it again? After
the spaces, Twitter spaces, where people open up
There's
the
always
space.
Problem with that already.
Not to talk of
video calls,
directly calling your opposition or your upside in trouble. Maybe you drop a picture and they'll be like, look at how your
pick it,
and they'll be like, look at your picture. It's not even fine. Your background looks like village. You just call the person straight up. Who are you talking? Who do you think you're talking to right now? No more typing in capital letters to shout. He can shout in real life. He says he's working on that update. We'll see how it goes. Fingers tightly crossed for that one. Anyway, check out what's popping on WhatsApp. Be able to view our status updates when you send us a message and we add you up. All right. So our WhatsApp number is
0907-224-5018.
All right. Great. So now that's sorted. You can become a high impact citizen just by doing what we said. Welcome to What Women Say. Ladies. Ladies. And more ladies. No gentlemen. Nah. Thank you.
You're not welcome.
It's our time to shine, ladies. Of ladies. Of ladies. Of ladies. What? Hey, of ladies. This show for ladies, by ladies, and of ladies. What Women Say every Wednesday on the flip side of 3. Taking us all the way till 4. Real quick, let's talk. This is a no-holds-barred situation for us where we can speak our minds on whatever topic that we're discussing. It's usually from random topics to personal topics. Anything that directly or indirectly affects us as women, we're talking about it. You know, we want to air our views and just find that sweet comfort spot to be able to speak without being shy or afraid. Now, during the course of this discussion, if you have anything to say as a man, you know what to do. Pass the phone to the woman beside you.
Right.
Pass your phone to your cousin, your sister, your babe, your wife, your neighbor. Just let that voice be female. If we pick a call during What Women Say and we hear, hello, My name is Philip.
Wow, did you just
Shots fired.
Wow.
Pew, pew, pew.
Philip, if you can hear
We'll
this.
be like, what?
Wow.
Are you sure it's not Philippa?
Filipina.
Because no way, man. Ain't no way, man. So today we're talking friendship and marriage and boundaries. Some of us, we have a lot of close friends right before marriage. Or some of y'all had a lot of close friends before you got married. And after the marriage, the closeness still continued, right? There's some people that stop doing certain things once they get married. Everything about them changes. There's a thing they do where they cut off all their female friends, single friends. People get married and legit stop talking to their single friends. And it's usually women that are the culprit. Men don't do that.
You don't?
They are bros for life. So these are your personal decisions. We're not judging you. It's just your friends may be hurt by what you've done. However, sometimes your friends they are of the opposite sex, meaning that your bestie as a woman is a guy, and you guys are just friends, and then you get married, but your bestie is still a guy, and people are like, if you ever have a male bestie, that should be your husband, right? And if you ever have a female bestie, that should be your wife, right?
Yeah.
Why should you have a bestie outside of your marriage? Where are the boundaries? How do you know the lines that you are crossing are not going to affect you later? And the lines are actually very blurred now. They're very blurry. Because we are confiding in your male bestie and confiding in your husband too. Whose advice are you now going to take? Do you understand? So, we're talking about this because there's a video that trended a while back. We're bringing it back to the front burner. I needed this to simmer down a bit so we can talk about it. This woman was annoyed because she went out to the market to get foodstuff, and when she got home, her husband's female bestie had cooked food for him to eat, and she brought out her phone to record the entire brouhaha and higgy haga and crinkum crankum that happened when she confronted that female bestie. So we're gonna play the audio for you. You may not get you may have seen the video, stumbled upon it before, but just play the audio so you get a feel of the action, and then we come back and dissect it. All right.
The camera, let the whole world see today. I just came back from the market to make stew for my husband. Before I reached the house, she has already cooked for us. Today I want to show you people, because when I'm doing this video, it's so that tomorrow when I kill somebody, they will not say this woman has killed somebody. Please come. Look at, as I came back, she has already cooked. Look at video her there. You will be videoed forever. You can never rest until you leave this house. There will be no peace for you until you leave. I will continue to video you for the world to see how wicked and useless you are. I've never seen a woman that will not leave a married man's house. Madam, today
drama, suspense, intrigue, romance.
You remind me of what is Nollywood.
I know. Action. Oh my gosh, that was not pleasant at all. Coming back from the market to see that your husband's female bestie has cooked or has soup for him to eat. The husband did not even in any of these fights say a word. He did not even do as if they were fighting over him.
Yeah.
You know, and both of them were going back and forth. And this man is like, do your worst. He's the one that gave me money to cook it for him. I cooked soup for my bestie. She said, my bestie. And there's nothing you can do. And the other one is going, in my house? How dare you? Boundaries, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to know, amongst the three people involved, the husband, the female bestie, the wife, who do you think carries most of the blame? Carries most of the blame in this very ugly scenario, because these fights are not going to stop. And it's okay for you to have a best friend. You probably even knew her before you met your wife.
Yeah.
And you both already know that you're not romantically involved, but your friendship is solid. She's not like a sister to you. You probably even told her about this, your wife, before you married her. She's like, she's a good girl, marry her. And it will be unfair for you to cut her off. To you, it will be unfair for you to cut her off just because you are married now. Meanwhile, the wife does not want to know about such a friendship. Do you understand? She wants to be your one and only, like the number one woman in your life. She also doesn't want strangers coming into her kitchen, touching her utensils, cooking for you. Although the bestie is not a stranger to you yourself. So you see, both women are at loggerheads over this issue. And I keep trying to think about if the tables were turned and it was a woman who had a male bestie who probably, I don't know, changed her tires or bought her new tires for her car. You know, things that you'd normally expect the husband to do. I wonder how the man will have taken it. So, extremism, jealousy, it's all in the mix in this very bitter soup that we're serving. Ladies, what do you think about this? 0700 1021 1021. That's the number that you can call if you have something to say regarding this, or you've experienced something similar before. Tell me,
I have a lot.
who is largely carrying the blame?
I have a lot to say. I will say the guy.
Why?
And firstly, why would you allow your bestie to come into your kitchen, or let me say your wife, because they say that the kitchen is for the woman.
But it's your house
So
now.
your wife's kitchen.
So it's also your
Obviously,
kitchen.
it's your wife, but you have a wife. Why don't you, if you're that hungry, go outside and get something, or make sure your wife makes the food for you to cook, or your wife is aware that your bestie is in the kitchen making food for you, her husband. It's not like she's crippled or she's disabled or she doesn't know how to cook or she doesn't want to cook. But you allow that. So I think the woman
Maybe
should
he
just
likes
focus
the
on
bestie, the taste of the besties or her
food.
soup.
Wow. Why did he not marry the bestie?
No, she's a sister now in the
Oh.
Lord.
Sisters don't.
Aisha,
That one I escalate, still lebele.
I'm telling you, let me wait now. Let me help you with
God
that.
have mercy on me. Yeah, you say waiting. Hey, I
She
don't
said,
want
"Look,
to hear
Mama,
mercy.
call everybody."
It's not to their
Right?
mercy somewhere else. In my house.
Oh my gosh. Aisha, calm down.
Well,
Calm
but
down
I'll
first.
actually blame the man. It's in his hand then.
Exactly.
It's the man's fault, for real. It's the man's fault.
So what should he have
okay, now,
done to
something
make things
happened to
better?
me. Eh?
What should the man have done to make things better? You want him to cut off his
He should
friend
put
of
the
how many
bestie
years?
straight now. He's now married. See, we women, we are jealous naturally.
Yeah.
There's no woman that wants, even between mother-in-law
And the husband. Oh, network.
Oh, Aisha, your network is fluctuating. We can't hear you anymore.
time. She should not be entering my kitchen, be cooking and be doing everything. The woman will not accept it. See, you have two women in your life now. Is it that will know how to balance it?
Exactly.
Okay, bestie, like this, like you know, so I don't marry now. There should be boundaries to this thing, not bringing up to your own anymore. It is wrong, right? All shades of wrong.
Very.
Aisha, don't vex.
This is not the big thing, but I hear the voice note. This is not the make me vex. I know the boy that
No
I
vex.
must be the first caller.
No vex,
Something
no
happened
vex.
to me now, like
Okay.
like day for yesterday. There's this bestie of mine that truly before I met my husband, I knew the guy.
Okay.
And we were very good friends, like very, very good friends. But after I met my husband, we still used to talk though. But I had to like put boundaries too, because I know men, men too, they are more jealous than we women say for now.
Humans
You used to ask
generally
me,
jealous.
and this your friend is calling you, blah 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 blah. I don't know, say, or God on the carry and go another level. And I had to cut the guy off totally.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
totally. Like just chat me up on Instagram and on Facebook, no problem. But WhatsApp call, like WhatsApp message and everything, I blocked him there.
Oh my
I
gosh.
had to put things straight. When he kept calling and this, I said, see, what's up now, guy? You said don't marry. Go and focus on your wife. It is not like it cannot balance. There's no how these things will balance.
How do you think that made your friend feel? Don't you think that cutting him off really hurts his feelings? Like that's your
No,
friend.
like it's not like I actually cut him off totally like that. Like gradually now. Me and my man now, it's over 6 years we are together now. You know, it's gradually like it's process.
Yeah.
Even this thing I'm talking about, it was like last year or last 2 years I had to cut him off totally that because it was already causing issue in my own.
Exactly.
Like what is this guy talking to you about? Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, see, nothing is between me and this guy. Just take it or leave it. Nothing is between us. It's just my very good friend that if you never see me like this, if you never hear my voice like this, no problem. Okay, don't worry. I know what to do about it. And I called him, like, we spoke about it to some length, like, see, bro, what's up? It's like, you know, your wife now.
Was
I
she
don't
also
really call you
complaining
because I
about
know
it?
most time you'll
His
be at
wife.
home and all of those things. I just had to like put things straight, and he said, okay, no problem. Is your guy complaining already? I said, he is. So you know how you men are and all of that. He said, okay, no problem. Gradually, small, we stopped calling each other often and often. We stopped messaging each other often and often. Gradually, those space. You know, now the gap, it will help you guys build your sense back, like, okay, this person is now married. Let me just give her, let her focus on her marriage and let him focus on his marriage. That female person now, so she no be woman, she does understand now. It is not done, most especially for a man. You know, we women, we even have to handle situation with our male guys than with them than
true.
women. Women would always want to be like, I'm the queen, I have known you before you, they not born you. You even don't discuss your matter for me before that's in the day. With the woman now. Abba.
So the man is largely to blame, right, for that.
Yes, it should put, it's not like they cannot be friends. It's not like that lady cannot be visiting their home. But it should have boundaries. Even if she would cook in their house. Let's be that, okay, the wife is there, like the both of them. Okay, what's up now? I don't miss your soup, or you are going to cook for us. Like, you know, those kind of things. Not like you now taking over. Before you know it now, she goes say she want to wash the man on that. Before you know it now, she will start cleaning their bedroom.
Oh my
It's not done now.
Okay.
It is not
It's not
done.
done.
Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate your input. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Aisha just actually brought a story back to me. This is experience. I had a male best friend, a male bestie. Then, like, we're very close. We tell ourselves everything, like how our day goes. Run down. We say it every time. His life, relationship, everything like that. Like that. If his girlfriend offends him, he will tell me, so I'll go and talk to her so they'll make up. Isn't that how things like
guys.
that? So we're that close. We're that close. That's actually like the last best friend that we know I have. Like, we're that close. So I think he went into another relationship, and this lady was all over him, like she doesn't want, not like she doesn't want, but I was sensing it that she doesn't like.
She was giving you bombastic side eye.
She doesn't like. So I just had to just say that, guy, you know, we've been friends for a while, but I don't want to put a strain on your relationship with this person, because this person is actually a very good person. She's not telling me directly, but I have sense. I am that smart, to see that it's not going to work for both of us, and let's just separate. And we separated, like, not that we cut ties, and since then
no more friendship.
So I just feel like if your best friend is actually really smart and wants you to be happy with the person you're happy with, or the person you're with, the person should understand that you need gap, you need space. We've been friends Yes, understand. I can still come and call you that I need something. I need you to help me do this thing. I need you to help to do that. But not that we be in each other's spaces as much as we were before I got married or before I got into a relationship with this person. So I feel the man is to blame. And the bestie as well, because girl, what are you trying to? Don't you want a relationship for yourself? Don't you want a marriage for yourself as well?
And it's people that are always saying that when there's a man and a woman and they're besties, one person is always secretly in love with the other.
Yeah.
And they will not talk
They will
until
say
it's too late. Because you've been bro zoned and sister zoned, bestie zoned.
I don't want to lose our friendship. If I tell you that I love you, you feel like this.
Let me not even see. Most of my besties in this life have been men, having guys.
Same.
Like, we vibe, everything, we're close. And I'm so proud because it never passed friendship for me. But I can never beat my chest for them on their end and say that at some point
Because they didn't come to you.
they did not start seeing a future and blah blah blah. The truth of the matter is, does friendship really have to die because of relationship? Can there be like a healthy balance between the both? And this thing mostly happens when your partner does not like your bestie. If your partner likes your bestie can even become both of you's bestie. Like,
Yeah, I've seen families that are like that. That besties, they come every Sunday evenings. They come, they hang out together. They go out together because they're friends. The wife was friends with this person, then they now became friends together.
Then they have this double dating couple thing. You and your besties.
I just feel it has to do with
own
intelligence, emotional intelligence.
Yes.
So
That
if
is the
you
key
have
word.
if you have that, then you're able to understand that I trust this person. I trust this person not to betray me. I trust this person not to do
Please,
things
because
I won't like.
insecurity is a disease.
It's a disease.
When there is no trust, you already knew this person before you married her, and you knew she had a bestie. They were not. Now you are already thinking that they're cheating on you with their bestie. Like, don't
Why did
allow
I do
your
it before?
imagination to run wild. My mom will even say, soup that you're not gonna eat, don't bother
taste it.
smelling
Don't
it.
smell
Don't
it,
smell
rather.
it. So why do you have a male bestie though? And I'm like, mommy, you don't understand.
Yeah, they say that. Why
My
can't
male
you
bestie will not follow me and drag my man. She'll be like, in this day and age, when boys are playing for both teams now,
knows that. So that's nice.
they're playing for both teams now. So you never know if your male bestie will drag your man with you or not. It is what it is. So you know what, guys? We're going to take a short break and go for the news in 102.1 seconds. And when we come back, we'll be wrapping up what we meant to say with your input and other random input from the internet. Okay? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen of the world,
Want to know what the future sounds like?
High Impact 102.1 FM. We are the future. The news in 102.1 seconds.
Hello and welcome to the Hey Media News in 102.1 seconds. I am Oluwatomi Owoborodi. The Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal said it rejected 10 out of 13 witnesses presented by the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. Justice Aronos Zamani, who took over to deliver judgment on the substantive petition filed by Obi and LP, said this earlier today. He said that based on the Supreme Court authority, once the 21-day window for filing an election petition elapses, the content of the petition cannot be amended. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission has approved an upward price increase for prepaid electricity meters in the country by 40%. The Commission announced this in an order jointly signed by the Commission's chairman, Sanusi Gaba, and its Commissioner Legal Licensing and Compliance, Daffy Akpeneye. The Commission stated that a single-phase meter would now cost 81,975 naira 16 kobo from the previous price of 58,661 naira 69 kobo, while the price of a three-phase meter was raised to 143,836 naira 10 kobo from 109,684 naira and 36 kobo. And lastly, on AMIDE News, Governor Umaru Bago of Niger has approved 2 trucks of 50 kilogram bags of rice for the State Nigeria Labour Congress chapter as palliative to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal. Bago announced the approval during the reception to celebrate the newly constructed office of the Deputy Governor, Mr. Yakubu Garba in Mina. It disclosed that the initial 110 million naira approved for NLC was for their logistics to monitor the distribution processes of the palliatives across 274 wards of the state. And that concludes the Hey Media News in 102.1 seconds from the studios of High Impact to 102.1 FM. Stay tuned for the news around the globe at 6:50 p.m. I am Oluwatomi Owoborodi. The Hey Media Show continues.
We don't give the dry life, we give the high life. This is High Impact 102.1 FM, your urban lifestyle station.
The king of radio.
Who's your number 1 radio baby?
It's Tommy with the EEWA.
You're hanging out with Naomi. Sweetest thing on radio. On High Impact 1021 FM.
Bang diddy dang, hey. Back like we never even left. Back like bang diddy dang. Cause we never even left, oh, you guys. The Hey Day Show continues. We're about to wrap up what we meant to say. We're still taking opinions over this bestie or no bestie. 0700 1021 1021. That is 0700 1021 1021. You can also send us a message on WhatsApp to 0907 224 5018. Okay, we really want to know where to draw the line, and if we even draw the line, is it definite? Is it defined? Or are those blurry lines that anybody can just step over? Because these things are happening in real life, and we need to talk about it, ladies. Hi, Christiana.
Hello?
Okay. Christiana, can you hear me? Okay, this show is actually for adult ladies. So
I wanted to see that.
Because I thought somebody else was calling with that line, but it was actually no, adult ladies only. The woman whose husband's female bestie cooked in her kitchen to serve her husband before she came back from the market when she went grocery shopping. We're asking about marriage, friendship, and boundaries and how to handle it so we can strike a healthy balance. If we should completely cut off our besties because they're of the opposite sex when we're getting married, or we can still be friends with those besties and not be friends with them all the way up. Not volumes up kind of friendship. Maybe dial back a little bit. If dialing back a little bit will hurt the friendship or hurt the friend, or staying the same way and not dialing back a little bit will hurt your spouse. Y'all understand how complicated this is? Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. What's your name?
I just want to greet you that I really love your program.
Thank you
It's
very
a
much.
good program. I like your voice. The way you used to talk, your voice is very sweet.
Thank you so much.
That's
We
why she's the
appreciate you.
sweetest thing on the radio.
Thank you, but you didn't tell us your name now.
Thank you so much.
Take care of yourself and have a nice day.
You too. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day.
We'll try to have a nice day.
We will try because I'm hungry.
Right.
Anyway, so let's take random reactions regarding this story. There's Ramsey who said, husband and female bestie in the same sentence. How? Ramsey reminds me of the guys who can never fathom a friendship between people of the opposite sex without it being sexual or romantic. And sometimes I find myself having to explain to people over and over that me and this guy, we're just friends. We've been friends since we were 17. There's never been anything sexual between us. He's literally like my brother now, even though we don't have the same blood flowing in our veins, but they'll just be doing yimu to the right,
Yes,
yimu to the
no.
left. Like
That's Nigerians for you. It's
they
a
would
husband,
say, they
a
would
wife,
say it's a
yahoo.
lie. You guys in the corner sometimes. I'm like,
Well,
what
well,
corner?
Actually, Bramson is actually right to some extent, because you cannot be having a female bestie when you're married. Is
that the same for women? You cannot have a male bestie when you're married.
She can actually be our bestie.
But
Both
not
of
your
us.
bestie.
Well, not your bestie.
What about
Why
the
is it
woman? Is
your
she allowed
bestie?
to have a male bestie?
Our bestie?
The woman now. Is she
Yes, the
also
woman
allowed
too.
to have a male
The
bestie?
woman
when
too.
she-
That's what I said. I said our bestie for the male, for the man, and our bestie for the female.
Because Asha said women are much better at managing friendships with the opposite sex than men are. Like women have better self-control.
Do you know sometimes this bestie, this friendship thing as well, I'm just looking at it from different perspective. When probably something happens in a marriage or a home, definitely she's the one or she's the one that they will rest on or cry on. That
yes,
something
now
happened
shoulder to
and
cry
something
on, shoulder to lean
something.
on.
What if something happens? And now story for the gods. After I explained that, you know what you did to me, you sent me out of the house, this and this, I didn't have anywhere to go.
So I went to cry on his neck. They will not say one thing led to another. And before you knew it, something happened. Oh,
so I think that's why they always look at. I don't know. I'm just saying it from their own perspective.
I know someone who was so adamant about, he's like, my woman cannot have a male bestie. That's just like an emergency husband inside a glass, break in times of emergency. You know how they put the fire extinguisher and something on the side in case of emergency? That's what he's always thinking. But that brings you to lack of trust for your partner. So you don't trust that your partner is faithful to you. You think that they would go be with their bestie. Think about it. And then this is Ikechukwu saying on Twitter, on X, random reactions. You must have invited her to come and stay in your house. Now your water don't pass, Gary. Are you saying it's the woman who invited her husband's real bestie? No, I think it's the man who invited her. The woman doesn't seem to like her at all.
Nah. Have they even had issues because of this?
So Eliza is saying, she's stressing. If I'm the married woman, I will first taste the oha if it's sweet. Then eat all the bits inside. What if there's love potion or going first inside? You will not fall in love with your husband's bestie. More people are angry. They are just dragging the bestie left, right, and center. There'll be nothing left of the bestie by the time they're done dragging the bestie. And Tunde Abayomi is like, in the first instance, why should the husband's female bestie come and stay with them? Secondly, the bestie is a bestie in disguise. She's definitely the second wife securing her place. Angu. Second wife. Oh my gosh. Gentlemen. If you're going to marry a second wife, let your first wife know before you even marry her that I'm polygamous in nature. You might have a second or a third or a fourth. If you go to the woman under the guise of being monogamous and she thinks she's only going to be the only wife in your life,
one and only, then
you now go and bring one backup bestie after. Whatever your eyes see, take it like that.
Take it.
Anyway, what else are people saying? Ma, I support you, but the oha must end part. This one doesn't want the oha to end. Some of you like oha food. Some of you love food. Matter of fact, if the way to your heart is through your belly, avoid me. It's people like you that not eat poison outside. Avoid me. I don't like that at all. You like food. Man cannot live or must not live by bread alone. Anyway, guys, it's a lot of reactions and obviously we can't take them all. The random reactions on social media. So we're just going to wrap this up nicely by letting you know that in everything in this life, there must be what you call it now? There must be balance. Okay, healthy balance, not just any kind of balance. There must be moderation. You can't overdo anything and expect that other people that you are in a relationship with or involved with will not be affected in one way or the other. So you have a bestie. You're going to get married. You almost have the talk. Especially if your bestie is of the opposite sex. Have the talk. We're not going to be going out the way we used to anymore. Things are definitely going to change now. I have a Mr. or a Mrs. now that I have to give my full attention. Doesn't mean you are not still my friend. We're G's for life, but we gotta now backpedal a little bit out of respect for my partner. See, when you have that talk, I don't foresee any problem in the future. Everybody will day their day. Everybody will know their lane, and no one's gonna be trespassing to the point where you're hurting the feelings of another.
Yeah.
Both your wife and your bestie, both your husband and your bestie will be okay. And then if your partner is giving you the ultimatum, cut off that friendship completely, or I'm gonna leave you. We're not going to sit here and tell you what to do.
People that do that,
You'll be the one to
relationship.
choose.
Even in
Alright.
relationship,
You'll be the one to choose what is more important to you. Friendship or an insecure partner. How many do you want to cut off to make your partner feel better? Very soon you cut off your own self.
But I love him. But I love her.
Hey, yeah. Love is in the air. What did Kiss Daniel say?
Wear face mask.
Yo, thank you so much. What women say. 6th of September edition has been all shades of amazing. Thank you all so much. We draw the curtains here. Up next is one solid hour of uninterrupted music from your urban lifestyle station. We will catch you on the flip side of 5 with traffic updates, social media gist, as it is sizzling hot. Okay, leaving you in the arms of Yemi Alade. This one's called Fake Friends, aka Irore.
Irore.
Iro.
Iro. Ore.
That's Iro is lie.
Is it Irore?
Irore.
Irore. Ore.
Oh,
Ore.
Wait now. Iro is lie.
Yes.
Ore is friend.
Yes. Yeah, say
Friends
together.
that lie.
Say it together.
Iro Ore. Go away. Tommy, go away. Yemi Alade. Ladies and gentlemen.
When money come, I go change my face. All of my fake friends.